talk about the mindset of the United States, we're getting a lot of stronger statements as well from the Biden administration. The Obama administration's pivot to Asia didn't really mean or become tantamount to anything when it came to the South China Sea. What do you perceive is different with the Biden administration now, and how is that affecting our options in our own neighborhood?
Right now, for me, Joe Biden is a game changer when it comes to the South China Sea disputes, because in the past, the United States used to assert its policy of neutrality in the South China Sea, and it refuses to take sides. But right now, because of Julian Philippe Reef, the United States is now telling that it will stand with the Philippines and will support the Philippines' victory in the International Arbitral Tribunal. Now, the United States not anymore neutral. It's taking side, and it's taking side of the Philippines. And when it comes to the Mutual Defense Treaty, we are hearing more and more assurance from the United States, from the Defense Department, from the State Department, assuring us that they will defend us if we will invoke the Mutual Defense Treaty, with a caveat, of course. It has to pass through their internal constitutional process. So this is the problem, the Mutual Defense Treaty. While the U.S. State
But
Department
hindi lang po sa internal
tell,
process. I just want to get there. With regards to invoking the Mutual Defense Treaty, may nagbago ba sa lengguwahe ng United States? Because that's always been there. Okay, we of course, nandiyan ang Mutual Defense Treaty, it will come into play, but there was always that but. Di ba? Na kailangan may military action and so on. May nagbago ba sa lengguwahe ng Biden administration?
Well, nagbago because of the position to take the side of the Philippines. Unlike before na neutral siya. But when it comes to the Mutual Defense Treaty, strictly speaking, wala talagang nagbago kasi you have to pass through the constitutional process of the United States. But what we are seeing right now is greater clarity on the part of the DOD, the Department of Defense, and the U.S. State Department, that they will support the Philippines, that they are ready to go into war with the Philippines if needed. But of course, the decision to enter into a military action anywhere in the world does not rest on the Department of Defense. It will rest on the approval of the U.S. Congress. But I think if the DOD and the State Department will convince the members of the U.S. Congress, I think they will allow that, because DOD entered into a war in Afghanistan. The U.S. Congress approved it. The DOD and the State Department requested the U.S. Congress to go into war in Iraq. They approved it. So, but the problem with the South China Sea,
Dadaan pa ba yung mga ganyan, sir, sa United Nations Security Council, yung mga ganyang decision?
No. The United Nations Security Council will only enter into the picture if there is a need for what we call international action. If they need to send peacekeeping through forces, or they need international military action. So we need
hindi kailangang magpaalam sa kanila para kumilos sila.
Sa UN Security Council, imposibleng ma-approve yan ng UN Security Council because China is a member of the UN Security Council.